Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this, another episode, and the final episode of 1999 Sucks. Now, I set out to show the world, when everyone's talking about the Attitude Era, that it wasn't quite as good as everyone seems to remember it 2 years ago. Hence why this is the last time that we're going to be looking at an episode of 1999 Sucked. It's mainly because we lost 2 or 3 or 4, however many it's been channels since that time. But yeah, we started this one a long time ago, did we not? So, we want to get this one ended. So I'm going to end on a request from MiniGinny613. This is ECW Heatwave 1999. Now then, so we start this one off with a lot, and I mean a lot, like I've got it in my notes in capitals, a lot of promos from pretty much everyone who's on the card. Cuts a promo. 5 minutes this goes for, and of course, as long-term viewers of mine will know, the thing that's going through my head is I'm paying for this. This is a pay-per-view. I'm paying my hard-earned money to watch you talk. But want to see wrestling, amazingly. So, the opening contest is Nova and Chris Chetti versus Roadkill and Danny Doring. This is a good match, 2.5 stars. But Doring has miscongeniality with him. Nowadays, she's known as Amy Dumas, or aka Lita, and she looks very weird. She's obviously had no plastic surgery done at all. She hasn't really got any bulk to her. Anyway, despite the 5 minutes of promos that we've seen at the very start of this show that I'm paying for, Doring starts off with a promo where he proposes to Miss Congeniality, and then just to show what a classy guy he is, he uses a condom as a ring. Oh yes! The fans, of course, they love this one. They chant, "She's a crack whore" at Miss Congeniality. So the bell goes 13 minutes into this pay-per-view that I've paid for. Come on. Anyway, so Doring and Roadkill own Nova and to start, including a bareback and the G-spot sweep by Doring. Sidewalk slam by Roadkill. Nova comes back with her hatchet to the head. Hop tanks Chetti. He hits a rocker dropper and a power slam for 2. And Nova hits a stunner and a DDT at the same time, which is an absolute beautiful spot. Lovely monkey flip into a double clothesline by Chetti, who then hits a double springboard moonsault, which is absolutely beautiful. He then, in one of those moves that I just will never understand, he gets a mic, right, and announces that he wants to dance. So he starts dancing to Livin' La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin. Just what I want to see when I've seen loads of bullshit promos in an angle where he's proposed to his girlfriend using a condom. Now we get to see some fucking fool dancing. Yay! Nova talks some sense into him, so he hits a Samoan he hits a Samoan driver on Amy Dumas, who had been dancing with him. They hit a a kryptonite crunch and a double leg drop splash combination for the win. Good opener that loses a full star for the dancing. I'm sorry if that sounds a bit confusing. I confused myself there. Anyway, yes, that's a 2.5 star opener. Then we went to see a long promo from another show between Taz and Steve Corino. They go out until Giri boots Taz in the face, which is nice. Next, Jazz defeated Jason in a pretty rubbish match. I gave this one 1 star. Crowd pop when Jazz hits a scoop slam. The match is a weird one because the crowd are going mental for everything that Jazz does. Every tiny little thing that Jazz does, the crowd go mental for. But I tell you, it's really weird because it's just basic stuff. It's going through the basics. It's like these guys have been going to wrestling school for like a month and are putting on a match showing what they've learned so far, if that makes sense. Really quite strange. Jazz puts a chair on Jason's balls and then whacks another chair into it. That's got a sting. But he comes back with an attempt to powerbomb on a chair, but Jazz counters it into an X Factor on the chair for the win. Nothing special at all. The only plus note to come out of this match, I promise you, is that Jason never wrestled in ECW again. Yay! Now, Super Crazy defeated Little Guido in a good match. So, let's go through this one. 2.5-star match, in my opinion. Nice wrestling sequence to start, leading to Crazy springboarding off the ropes. Guido catches him in midair and locks on a Fujiwara armbar, which is a sight to behold if I'm honest. Really, really nice. Moonsault gets 2 for Crazy, as does a net breaker by Guido. Powerbomb and a standing moonsault get 2 for Crazy. They then brawl into the crowd where Crazy hits a moonsault off the railing onto Guido and Sal, which is fucking great. Back inside, Crazy controls with a spinning heel kick, but Guido comes back with a rocker dropper and Sal owns Crazy on the outside and does a power slamming on the concrete. Now Sal is a big guy and that's going to hurt being squashed by such a big man, hasn't it? Oh yes. Bomb gets 2 for Guido, as does Sal, hitting a rocker dropper of his own with those massive thighs of his. Oh yes. And a facebuster, beautiful DDT. Crazy gets 2, but he misses a moonsault. He then botches a triple moonsault, which is bad, but then makes up for it by instead of it looks like he's going to go for it again, yeah. But instead of going for the triple salt, he just does a splash onto Big Sal on the outside. It's one of those. It's good because you don't see it coming. You know, you're like, yeah, I know what he's going to do, but then he's like, oh, well, he did that instead. Tomokazu gets 2 for Guido, but a straight jacket powerbomb, which doesn't look too great to be honest, gets the win for Crazy. Good match, but there was a few botches let it down.